All right. Wife's asleep, kids are asleep. Let's play some video games. My name is Nat John Smith, and today we're playing Timberborn. Welcome back to Beaverome. We are here on our large construction site for our underground power generation system, power plant thingy, whatever you want to call it. This is quite the endeavor. You can't see anything like that. Hold on. Yeah, we are building a whole lot of water wheels in 3 layers down there. And yeah, I hope that we can... Well, can't promise that we're going to finish this in this episode, but we'll work on it. Yeah, but before we have a look at that, there is something else that I want to do, because we have 4 contaminated adults again. Actually, triple speed. You know, we had a bit of an accident over there with Badwater overflow. I think, well, it's safe to say that we'll probably have accidents like that again in the future. So let's just build, how is it called? The Herbalist to, yeah, in order to cure contaminated beavers. We don't need a whole lot of it. It won't happen regularly, I guess. But, you know, just some berries and, how's it called? Not sunflowers. Where is it? Dandelions. And we should be good to go. We already have paper production. We have a whole lot of paper stored over there. So, yeah, let's just rip out some potatoes. Not a lot, just like that. Because we need to be close to a forester. Well, the forester is the one who plants blueberries and then dandelions. Then we need a gatherer to, well, gather it. I guess we'll put that guy over there. And then the herbalist, well, how about we get rid of this large pile? Place a medium warehouse here for the berries. Why not? 2 small warehouses for the... Where is it? Dandelions. Blueberries. And then the herbalist on top of it. Like that. Unlock it, yes, and then, I don't know, some, you know, maybe a hammock here, shrub over there. This needs to be a path then, and then somewhere to store the medicine. Not extract, antidote. And we'll set this to supply, and then we, I don't know, have a bigger one. Medium tank with medicine over here, antidote. Set this to obtain, and maybe we'll have another one somewhere. Well, we could just use 2 of them for the time being, right? And now plant some blueberries. Plant some dandelions, and maybe the other way around. More blueberries, because they can also eat them. Okay. Excuse me. That should supply us with antidote. Higher priority on that, actually. Right. Okay, what I noticed during editing is that over here on this side we have our turnaround system, where we have these, you know, 90-degree turned water wheels on the topmost and on the second layer, but I kind of forgot to put them in the lowest level, and I want to fix that. I know I have to rip everything out again, but I really want to fix that. Let's just see how I did that. Oh, yeah, no. I have to do it like this. Show me the building stuff. I just built triple platforms here and there. And put the overhangs on top of it, right? 3x1, 4x1, 3x1. Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's just redo this thing. Oh, dry season. I guess I have to demolish everything over there. Oh, didn't even need to demolish. Hold on. I also need to get rid of those overhangs, so I also have to... Oh no, that's a shame. Do I really need to? Maybe I can pull this off with keeping those overhangs, right? Guess I can't. Maybe, we'll see. We want to have... 3 water wheels over there. And oh yeah, we can do that with the overhangs here. Just have to put 2 platforms there. So 3x1s and then 2x1s in this direction, right? And that's sealed again. Yeah, so replace the impermeable floor on those. Rebuild the water wheels. Did we connect the lowest ones? No, we didn't. They are connected, perfect. I have to replace the triple platforms here. And the impermeable floor. The rest is filled with impermeable floor, perfect. Then same thing again, triple platform here. Overhangs. Impermeable floor and... Oh, no water wheels over there. Okay, lowest level water wheels. Next level water wheels. And topmost level water wheels with a connection. Yes, and this is also connected. Okay, perfect. So we did that. Right, while they are building all these things, we need to bring the Badwater from the Badwater sources up there and plan that. Because, well, if you didn't watch the last episode, then do it after watching this one. But yeah, just a quick reminder. We want to have the water from the Badwater sources rise up here in the pipe and be dropped down there. And then it will go over there, over there, over there, over there, drop down, go over there, over there, over there again. Or in this level, and then do the same thing, drop down again to the lowest level where it will go out of the map here. We'll need to dynamite this. Right, so let's see. How can we do the pipe over the Badwater sources? Well, I'm just gonna wing it, right? That's probably a time lapse. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't think ahead. We have those sluices here where I can't build something in front of them, and well, we'll never use them, but I have to close this off, and now I have to do the extra levee on the side so that this is, you know, sealed. Not a big deal, but just a minor thing that we didn't think of before. So this will be the pipe. I guess still there is fine for the time being. Obviously this needs to connect to over there. Well, probably we can use this now. So yeah, the pipe should now work. The water from the Badwater sources should come out from here. Obviously right now it will spill everywhere, but we'll enclose that with levees and probably do sluice gates around this thing so that we can regulate the amount of water that goes in there so that the water wheels don't get flooded all the time. We'll have them build that and then we'll see what we get from that. Also, we had a comment that I missed some impermeable floor somewhere maybe, so let me double check. I think we're fine actually. The thing obviously is that we have, between those layers, we have platforms here so that water will, if the water is higher than this levee, it can, you know, it will flow over there and not use the whole system. So that's why we must ensure that the water is never higher than one levee. Can't build levees over there. I mean, I could build one over there, but I need to get the power out somewhere, and therefore we need to have a platform here. And yeah, this just means that the water must always be at the maximum height of one tile. At least in this design, which probably could be improved. I'm not gonna redo that. We'll live with that. Yeah, well, not if it does not work at all, but I'm pretty sure it will. Okay, how are we coming along over here? I should build... how's it called? Come on. Storage for building material closer to the building site. So, well, metal is over there, that's not a big deal. Never mind metal. But this will now obtain logs and this will obtain planks. Shall we prioritize that for haulers? No, don't think so. And the other thing is up here. We could at least do small storages here. Should help a bit. Logs obtain, planks obtain, and metal obtain, and make those the highest priority. Do we have enough haulers? We probably don't. Herbalist is already here, but the gatherer flag wasn't built. This is not yet ready to be harvested, but soon, I think. Blueberries, they'll take some time. Okay. I think what we're also going to do is replace our windmills with large windmills. I still want to get this working without heavily relying on windmills, just because I think it's more interesting. But we'll add a few, or well, we'll replace the ones that we have, and then we'll see. So demolish them right away. I'm gonna do one at a time, right? Because right now they're using the power. So large windmill goes here, highest priority on that. And they're building it, will be done any second, and there we go. Oh, this now generates power, whereas this right now doesn't. So that's nice. 200 horsepower. Oh, well, beaver power rather. And this is, well, it's double the amount, so... Yeah, great. If I rip this out now, we don't have power connection. The batteries are completely empty. I'm gonna do that later, when there is no wind or when... Well, right now, for example. Can you reach that? You can't. Well, isn't that just great? Oh, you know what, let's do the third one at the same time. Okay, 3 large windmills. This should give more power to the industry area over here. Still not nearly enough, but yeah, it's better now, right? Gonna prioritize our smelters because we're running out of metal really fast and we need a whole lot of metal. How are we coming along over here? That's not bad. The only problem is I don't see a reasonable time lapse here. Well, I mean, I could just try to do a time lapse, right? You can maybe see some levees being built. I also don't want to drop down to a level where we can't see the scaffolding anymore, because then you don't see the beavers dropping off stuff. Hold on, let me check the Herbalist first, and then we'll do the time lapse. Oh, I guess we didn't have blueberries yet, right? No. We're waiting for the berries. Couple more days. Okay, well, let's try to do a time lapse here. I hope we can see at least something. Won't do the whole thing in the time lapse though. We'll do some skips as well. But let's try a time lapse. And yeah, I'll be right back with you. Okay, well, they've built a couple of water wheels on the second layer now. And I'm kind of wondering why they don't bring logs and planks over here. Is it because we also have those things set to obtain? Oh no, completely out of logs here. Are we out of logs? 1.8k logs, where are they? Those are set to supplies, so I guess, yeah. Too much to do for haulers. How many haulers do we have? With 28 vacancies, that means, yeah, we don't have a lot of haulers. That's just a problem. We're in the middle of a... Well, not in the middle, we're at the end of a dry season. Do I dare to unpause more lodges? I mean... We have enough beavers, they're just not... We have enough lodges unpaused, they're just children and free beds. But I guess we kind of have a situation where we always have a lot of children and thus a lot of vacancies, even though we have enough space for... Well, enough living space for workspaces, if you know what I mean. Gonna unpause 3 more. Water's still not perfect, but it's good, right? think I'm gonna... dynamite those 3 bits so that we can build a 4th large tank here. I think that's reasonable. That's 3 tiles, right? Can you reach that? More or less. Now you can. Oh, we're starting to get blueberries. So if they don't eat them right away, that should mean that we'll be getting antidotes soon. Yes. Oh, we already have 6. Nice. So, well, no more contaminated beavers right now. But that will happen again in the future, so we're prepared for that now. Great. Detonate these bits. And build another large tank. For water. Right, well... I have the feeling that this is going to be a boring episode for you, but I can't start any grand new projects. Oh, we have to close this. No, we don't have to close this. The water is on the levels where we have the levees. This doesn't need to be closed. Everything's fine. Can you guys reach all that down there? Can you throw down? You can't reach that. No, you can't. Need to rebuild our scaffolding in there. Or, well, since this is now completely full with good water, I could build stairs down there. Don't know. That's probably more expensive. Well, I think I have to rebuild our scaffolding on top of the reservoir again. That could do the trick. We'll see. Okay, since we're really low on haulers, because all the vacancies are haulers, I'm gonna pause some things. We do have... Well, we do need a steady supply of treated planks for our mine, but I can pause 1. We have a whole lot of gears, and we don't need them right now. So I'm gonna pause all but 1 gear workshops. We do need the planks though, right? Yeah. What else can we pause? I'm not gonna pause food production. Also don't want to pause the observatory. I could also pause the tapas shack. And we could pause paper production. I could also pause extract production. Or we could just say we want more extract. I think we want more extract. So this is now going to be extract as well. That's already a dry season. Were we even able to top this off? Yes. Oh well, that's at least something. Just with 1 bit of dynamite we could reactivate those pumps. Well, maybe more than 1 bit, but... Oh, you can't reach that, can you? Oh, you can? How? Oh, from below there, right? So with a little bit of dynamite, we can activate those pumps. At least as long as we have water on those tiles. Because they have a maximum depth of 4 and it was 3 before we laid down the dynamite here. So this can help to top up our water levels. This now reaches water, so unpause it. Great. We are now using all the beavers again that we had for, you know, being haulers. And now we're using them to pump water. But I guess that's a little bit more important. We were at 4k water just a moment ago, and that went down, so I think that's needed. I'm really looking forward to fix the water situation with the pumps. Yeah, first things first, this thing, monstrosity, building site, construction site. Oh, look at that, they're starting to place the power shafts here. I should probably pause the pumps again, because I'm pretty sure they're now out of water. They aren't. They are in a second. Well, that was perfect timing. Okay, and water is now at 5.4k, so that was good. 7 beavers without a job, 8 beavers without a job. Look at that. We haven't had that for ages. I guess I can unpause the wood workshop again. How about paper production? Don't really need to unpause that now, right? Gears, don't need to unpause that. Okay, I guess that's... Oh, why is my mouse caught here? Well... 5 beavers without a job. More builders. Sure thing. Okay, well, that's the second layer. Almost, well, not yet, but almost done with the water wheels, and they're already starting. Oh, come on. I can't click on that. They're already starting to build the overhangs, aren't they? That's all. No, that's a platform, and it's not yet built. Okay, so they're not yet working on the overhangs. Okay, okay. That's fine. You won't be able to reach that, right? Yeah, that's a problem for the future. I could also build storage for dirt here. So that they can fill the bits with dirt quicker. Because dirt is stored over there right now, and that's too far away. Just admiring my aqueduct again. I think it turned out nice. Can't wait to see it in action with good and bad water running through it. Just a little bit longer, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll skip ahead to something interesting again. I guess it's just the small things, but I think we can cut down our pine trees here, because we do have a whole lot of pine resin, and we could use the wood. Doing the important things. That's a bulletin pole here. Yeah, maybe a path around it. Great. What can we see? I guess that's a wanted poster, right? Whoa! Wood. Nice. What do we have over here? More wanted posters, or maybe that's just ads. I like how that's detailed. Okay, well, whatever. We are still waiting for stuff to happen over there, so yeah, skipping ahead again. Guess I should also redo the windmills over here. Our metal production is Well, far from ideal. And I guess that's because we're in a dry season. Not generating power. Construction site is coming along. They are building the overhangs for the third layer now. We're completely out of metal, aren't we? Yes, we are. That's not good. How much scrap metal do we have? Do I want to build a fourth smelter? Well, we don't have the power for that, right? Completely out of power again. I'm gonna replace those 4 with large windmills. I think I also need to rip out one more piece so that they can build this one. I really have to come up with a better plan for future projects like this. Because, well, for me it's boring because I have to wait. And for you it's boring because you, well, I guess the content for this episode isn't that interesting. You just want to see the thing finished and operational, as do I. But well, that's just taking a lot of time. Maybe I should have done that with, you know, higher population, more haulers, more builders, better infrastructure. Yes, well, can't change that now. I think they're already... They're laying down the dirt, aren't they? Or maybe not. We have a whole lot of dirt here. You should be using that. I think they are. More overhangs, perfect. All of them half-built, probably without metal, yes. Metal is really an issue. Can't build a large tank because that needs metal, but I'm gonna build 2 medium ones here for water, so that we have more water stored in this area. Because those 4 are full now, and that's great. I could build stairs down here. Does that change anything? I'm not sure. Maybe it will help with building the... well, with dropping down the dirt. Just gonna try. I guess they don't do it because they have other priorities now. Now that everything's the same priority, so there's some thing in place where they build the things first that I laid down first, or that I designed first. I guess that's how it works. So the dirt was placed down after this thing, and this was placed down even after that. So that, I guess that's why we are not seeing the dirt being put there, even if that's totally feasible. Let's actually do some high priority on this bit of dirt. Why not? Oh, there we go. Placing down the dirt. Why does half-built terrain block have, you know, a wooden structure? I guess there's no other progress, you know, model for the dirt block. I should have built more haulers instead of more builders. Well, vacancies again, so yeah. I guess I just have to wait a little bit longer. This recording is already 2 hours and it feels like I have accomplished nothing. I'm gonna prioritize the dirt now, because I can. And we'll have a time-lapse where they build the dirt up. That's great content, right? Now look at that, they're almost there and we forgot to raise the priority, or is there no... Oh, what? What's the problem here? Never place down dirt in this thing. Okay, whatever, do it now. Yeah. Also, dirt storage is going down. Which means reactivate the dirt excavator. I think it's time to unpause the rest of the lodges here. Water storage is almost full, 10k food. I think we can risk it. I think I have to keep an eye on water. I guess it's going to go down again because 3 large water pumps won't be enough for that. But we'll just keep an eye on it, and famous last words. And yeah, with more beavers we should... Maybe I'm gonna build another hauling post as soon as we have gotten rid of the vacancies again. 11 incapacitated. Yeah, that's... Yeah, everybody's injured again. Yeah, I know. We need bots for the mine and for the dirt excavator at least. Well, that's something for the future. I should probably pause the water wheels. Because they're not needed for the structure. And the levees are, so... And we're running low on logs. So that's what I'm gonna do. Well, the ones that aren't built yet. Yeah, we can always build them later on. Because every water wheel is 50 logs, and we're down to 500-ish logs, so that's the next problem. Biggest problem is still metal. And another excuse me, another smelter wouldn't help a lot. Because we are never getting more than 50-ish scrap metal. Productivity is not good on this one. You can't prioritize everything for haulers, so... Oh, now we're down to 14 scrap metal. Okay, wow. So maybe I should prioritize this. Just for time. So that our scrap metal storage can fill up again. I guess pausing the water wheels did help. Because now they're coming along quite nicely here with the next set of platforms, that is, at least. Okay, how are we coming along over here? Oh, look at that! Now that we're nearing the end of the dry season, the Badwater level dropped down, so we can finally see some structures. You can also see the submerged water wheels there, and obviously those overhangs, which look like they're only made of metal right now, but in fact they're only made of logs. Yeah, never mind. Shall we try another time lapse? Sure, why not? That season ended. Yeah, well, dry season. I mean, yeah, they're getting along here, but as always, obviously, we are lacking metal. Oh wow, and logs are also now almost gone, as well as planks. Oh boy. Right, what can we do while we're waiting here? I think I can't do anything else. Building something else would just take resources away from this project. Why are you not cutting down those trees? Do you not have enough lumberjacks? We could really use the trees. What are you doing? You are cutting down trees. What are you doing? You're going home. Okay. Well, I guess we can squeeze in another lumberjack here. Won't hurt. I also unpaused the Tapas shack, even though those are set to be cut down. Because there was you know, look at that, pine resin on it. 80% finished. Even though those are set to be cut down, so they are not doing it. Pine resin still fine, yeah. Paper is... I unpaused that guy as well, right? Yeah, we need... Well, I mean, now paper storage is full again, so pause the paper guy. We need the treated planks for the mine. My scrap metal is really low. Now I set everything here to be prioritized by haulers. Productivity is still only 67%. Okay, I don't know why. You don't have to go far to drop your scrap metal. And you don't have to go far to get your gears and treated planks. Maybe the productivity is low because you have to go far to go home to go to sleep or something? Yeah, okay, never mind. Can't change that now. Yeah, it's just a waiting game. I can't do anything to improve metal production now. We'd need to get the second mine online. Or at least some of those ruins, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Or those ruins, I mean, they're more within reach. Is this water fresh enough? Nobody knows. There's the second mine. We need to get that. But yeah, also, I mean, that's in the middle of the Badwater, so not going to happen right now. It's just a waiting game. Yeah, I miscalculated. Well, you can't miscalculate if you didn't calculate, right? I thought, I don't know. I somehow thought we would be fine here with our resources, or at least fine-ish. But now it's just a waiting game, which is probably worse for me than it is for you, because I can't fast forward here. But it's also, yeah, probably not the most entertaining episode. Really sorry about that. I'll try to change that in the following episodes. But now I have to get through this. So, yeah, not gonna do a time-lapse again right now. I'm gonna skip ahead to a part where something interesting is happening again. See you in a bit. And we have a bad tide. Do you want to watch the... Yeah, there we go. Overflow again, we know that. And it should go away now, the overflow, yep. Okay, awesome. Also, I think, well, I started to build, you know, one of those irrigation reservoirs over here, because I think we need to plant more trees. We're out of logs now. I even deleted some potatoes. For more oak trees over here, and oh no, trapped a beaver there. Great. And what we're gonna do is build a fluid dump here. Over there, is that nice? Is that fine? Yeah, I think so. Obviously, this is costing us logs now and planks. But, well, we should have a return on investment here. Would have been cheaper to build a path over here and have stairs go up instead of this thing, whatever. Okay, you can plant trees over there. That's not enough. We'll see how far the irrigation is spreading as soon as this guy decides to drop water in there. Awesome. That means we need a forester. Hold on, we can even... Stairs down there, stairs down there. Probably will ignore the last bit. Guess forester over there is fine, and... yeah, whatever. This can be a low priority. This forester will now be able to reach almost everything here, so... oak trees. Oh yeah, you'll be able to reach them as soon as these stairs are built. That's fine. And we obviously need a woodcutter. More than one. Lumberjack. Okay, that was again 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs. But I think they are really necessary. We are almost out of logs. Okay, well, it'll be another 30 days till we can get some resources back from that, but that's fine. Why are you not cutting down those 2 trees? You can't get there because that's not built. I see. I think there's potential for more planting area here if I make that into stairs. Okay, well, that's something. You could even cut down those trees. Well, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Now, planks are also gone. Yeah, well, gonna skip ahead again. Well, look at that. They decided to work on the turnaround thingy. Also, we only need we only need metal for the overhangs here anymore. Okay, there's some bits where we still need logs and planks, but mostly it's metal. They also started to work on the layer dropping section here, and oh, look at that! They are starting to work on this scaffolding. We're still at, you know, more or less 0 logs, more or less 0 metal blocks and planks as well. Those forests should come up in a minute though. Well, no, 15 more days. Okay, now that the suspension bridge is built, we could theoretically... yeah, come on, go down there. We could theoretically build those levees. Why do you say you can't get all required materials and you don't say that? I don't understand. You can reach this, can't you? I'm gonna put a high priority on this levee just to see if I'm pretty sure they can. And just because there's some overhangs with impermeable floors in the way, I think they can drop down the stuff, you know, right through it. Yes, they can. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Okay, more waiting. I said that quite often in this episode, didn't I? Well. Oh, look at that! We have an unwell beaver. How did that happen? And 2 contaminated ones. Where is it that you step in Badwater? It's those stairs, right? Get rid of them. Yeah, it has to be that. So, can you now get treatment? Oh wow, he already looks insane. Because we do have antidote. Are you going to get some antidote? I think it did. What about this one? There's no antidote in this direction. Well, maybe grab some antidote over there. Okay, awesome. Okay, so contamination went down. I guess you'll just wander around till you can take another sip of antidote again. So you two should survive. Right. Well, now it wasn't in vain, at least, that we built that. I've also now prioritized the Badwater enclosement pipe thing. So that, yeah. So that this is finished before the other stuff. As a matter of fact, we don't need the topmost overhangs done in order to test the whole thing, do we? Don't think so. And that's a lot of metal blocks. This needs to be done though. But well, the lowest level is operational, so yeah, we still need to dynamite that bit out of there and so on. Okay, still more time to think about that. Also, it's getting late. Yeah, that recording's now way over 3 hours. Yeah, I had to split the, you know, the recording, so I can't remember how long the first one was. I think the first one was already more than 3. So I'm at more than 4 hours now. What's the time? Oh, wow. Good thing that I started early with this recording today, but now it's late. Never mind, never mind. Maybe I'll have to split this into 2 recording sessions for one episode. That's probably gonna be like 20 minutes after I cut everything. We'll see. Starting to talk nonsense already, so you know that it's getting late. How do we have 3 contaminated beavers now? Who's that one? Oh, that was the one that was only unwell a minute ago. So I think if we watch this guy... Yeah, contamination went down. So 1 more sip of the antidote should do the trick. Let's follow you. Why not? Great content. Starving now. Come on, grab something to eat. You know what? Let's have a look at that in ×1 speed. Wow, that's really slow. Okay. Grab a carrot? Nope. Okay. Took a carrot right from the farmhouse. Why not? Dehydrated now as well. Antidote or water first? Oh, wow, no, come on. Antidote and this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Vatu is back. Awesome. So we cured the beaver. Great. Oh yes, and our newly planted forest here is now coming, you know, online. Trees are starting to grow, or, you know, to be grown enough that we can cut them down. You know what I mean. So we'll see in a bit if we have enough lumberjacks here. But this should help with lumber production. Or log production, rather. That should help now with building the levees down there. Yes. I don't get it. Why can't you get all the required materials? 2 logs. Are all those logs reserved for something else already? Maybe. Since we're always really low on metal, I'm gonna switch the impermeable floor here for levees. That's possible, right? Yes. That's probably a waste of logs, but we have more logs than metals, so that's what I'm going to do. And I think that's perfectly reasonable. Pipe structure is coming along. I prioritize that now so that we can see at least something happening. But also, I think I have to do, you know, a cut here. You won't notice because I'm just gonna go to sleep now and keep on recording tomorrow, hopefully. But it's too late for me now. So, yeah. Be right back. Alright, it's 24 hours later, more or less, and our beavers have made some progress. The pipe for the Badwater system, or for the, you know, where the Badwater should come out in the future, is almost done. What's that? Oh yeah, that's the platform, because behind the platform there's the sluice. Yeah. So over here it's done, and I think below the whole thing there's still... Yeah, there's still some levees missing to, well, close this thing off. Which means we can soon start to dynamite our way out of the crater here so that we can test the whole thing. I want to wait a little bit longer because we need this, well, you know, the power that is generated here is used for our smelters, so let's just wait a little bit longer before we rip this out. And last levee, come on. Okay, 8 more logs. Then the pipe should be closed. There we go. And now, I think we can already see it, that the water is coming out here. Yeah. Can we watch that in the pipe again when I click this to show me the flow? Yes. That looks like I hoped it would. Water is rising now up there. Okay, and it's coming out here, so that's something. How is the rest of the system looking? Well, obviously we still need a whole lot of metal to close it off, but the topmost layer isn't that important. The ones down there are. Let's up the priority for some stuff here. This needs to be done, I think. Oh yeah, this one as well. We need those overhangs. Actually, we also need those levees so that this this level can work. which means we also need the impermeable floor there. Did I not put down impermeable floor on those? Oh yes, I did. I just didn't see it. Okay. What else do we... Well, actually, we need them to build the whole thing over there, right? Just up the priority for everything up to the top layer. Not necessarily the impermeable floor over there, but I think we kind of want to have this finished. This layer of impermeable floor is needed, as well as everything over there needs to be impermeable floor, yeah. And down there as well. Okay, so yeah, we still need a whole lot of metal. This also needs to be done. This needs to be done. I'm pretty sure we also need this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the impermeable floor isn't done everywhere here. We need that everywhere. And the U-turn thing is also not done. We also need that. Okay, a bit more work to do here. Let's go through the priorities here and then I'll have to skip ahead again. Not a big deal. In the meantime, we are going to rearrange some bits here. We don't have log storage for, well, anywhere near this, apart from this small pile, which is set to be prioritized by haulers. And this kind of works, but still, I want to have a large log storage somewhere over there. This would be a nice spot where we now have our whole lot of medical tents. I'm gonna move them, I don't know, let's say over here. We could also squeeze in a medium tank. Another medium tank here. This is full as well, so let's just do that. This goes away. Medium tank for water and medical beds. I ripped out 2 over there. We have 12 over there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Sure. Which means we are going to remove those. Let me think for a second. When we built this marketplace, we said we wanted to rearrange that to make it look nicer. This is not the time to do that, but I at least want to have a nice looking log storage here. We are going to build an underground storage, underground pile. It'll be fine. Rip those out. We can keep the 3 medical beds here. Underground pile for logs set to supply. High priority on that. Oh, also high priority on... Oh, they're building the tents. Still high priority on them. And it's done. Right. We also have room for improvement over here. I could put the log storage on top of the water thingy, which would give us more space. Can't put the underground pile there. We have an underground pile over there. And we could move the log storage to somewhere over here. This would cost me some more planks. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. So this would be the new storage thingy. We'd have to move the stairs by 1 bit. Now nothing's connected. Highest priority on that. And then a large pile over here. And that's for logs and supply. This one, we can move this one. I just lose one tile of sunflower seedlings. And this could be an underground storage as well. So logs, supply. And then we could remove this one and plant more trees. Sure. Right, log storage is built, underground pile. Another one over here, so yeah, we're fine with log piles over there. Okay, logs are going up again. So I think we can... Are we going to run out of planks? Not really, but... Yeah, it should be fine for now, right? That said, we could use more gears. Gears are running low. And gears need planks, so unpause the plank production as well. 24 vacancies again, that's haulers. And no, not all of them are haulers. Some are builders. Yeah. The amount of haulers and builders is not our problem now. Our problem is the metal production. The efficiency of these smelters is fine. Productivity 90%. Well, 61, that's not a lot, but 66. Okay, I guess that's... Yeah, that's the lack of scrap metal. They're doing their best. 86% productivity is also fine. Yeah, we can't use more metal sources right now. That's in the middle of Badwater, as well as this one. This one is... Well, that's mixed water, but it's still bad enough. And where's the underground ruins? The other one? Over there. So yeah, not going to happen now. Lessons learned. For next big projects we need way more metal. Metal production, that is. You know what we could do? We could take this thing apart and reuse the metal that's in there. Because this is no longer used and it won't be used in the future. We'll rebuild this aqueduct, but it has to be, I think, below those two levees, so that the water will flow out here, so that we can potentially, you know, go with this aqueduct below the big one. This would mean we'd lose the access over here, which we don't really need right now. Oh wow. But it's also a nice iconic part of our beaver colony right now. It will be rebuilt. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do it. Let's start ripping it apart from up here. Or do I want to leave... I think I want to leave this staircase in. That might come in handy. Yeah, that's the connection from this layer to this layer, so we'll leave this in, but we're just going to rip it out. So that's already 3 metal blocks. We can safely do this, right? I can safely do this. Oh wow, now great. They're stranded now, great. How to fix that? By removing... those bits. Panic stairs for now. I might keep that part for now. Well, we'll see. Should have done that when we were low on logs. Or, well, there's a whole lot of logs here now. Okay, that's 18, well, metal blocks from the impermeable floor over here. We can rip out those impermeable floors as well. And then I think we can start to rip out the overhangs. Where will the rubble land? Over there. That's okay, you can grab that from over here. So if I do that... yeah, this should work. Can't remove this one now. Okay. What's the contamination level? 2%. That's completely safe to go down there. So that we can get the rest of the rubble. Oh right, we can also unpause some water wheels now that we have 3000 logs again. So unpause the construction of some more water wheels, that is. Those are built. Well, we pause those. Unpause them. Same thing over here. And we can also unpause all of them. Good, they grabbed all of the rubble over here, so remove this bit. Another 8 metal blocks. So to build a 5x1 overhang costs 10 metal blocks, we're getting back 8. I think that's fine. Look at that, back up to 95, 97 metal blocks. So that was really worth it. That looks kinda nice, doesn't it? Okay, so I just noticed that we can't reach those things down there. Which means... I think the easiest... Is it the easiest way to just build more suspension bridges here? Or do we dare to build stairs down there? During a dry season, that's not a problem. They can build ahead from over there. No, you know what? Don't want to risk it. Let's just build one suspension bridge here. And for that we'll need to start the bridge on this tile, which means power connection rearrangement. Connection like this and like that. Highest priority on that, and remove those. We'll have a path over here and a suspension bridge over there. This will reach, well, this tile. I could also do this one, right? I think so. We are completely out of metal again. Let's scavenge some more from over here. I think we can redo this bit now. Okay, that wasn't that bad. It kind of looks sad now. Yeah, also gotta remove those. Funny, those were the well, this aqueduct that we now removed was the first thing that we needed to survive. the first water source was attached to it, and we were able to sustain fresh water in this lake. And now it's gone. Well, that's part of progress, right? I guess so. I just realized that this mine, this underground ruins, there is no water source in this crater. So in order to access this thing, we just need to make sure that no bad water is going to be put into this lake. Which just means add one level of levees here. Because those two exits from this crater are at the same height, if I'm not mistaken here. Yes. So sealed. And then just don't put the overflow from the bad water from here in there. I mean, if we close that, we're going to have a problem in this crater, aren't we? But I guess only in the bad tide. So risk it. Close this off. Just gotta open more stuff here, which will happen eventually. So let's just have them build those levees. And then with evaporation over time, this will dry up. Do we have a path somewhere? So stairs down here, and then just make it the highest priority, just because it's just a few pieces of wood. Because we really need more scrap metal. That's the only two underground ruins. No, there's a third one, isn't there? Oh no. We only have two underground ruins. Those are just regular ruins. Okay. Another reason why we should connect it up rather sooner than later. Sooner rather than later, you know what I mean. That's not connected to anything, isn't it? No, it's not. Now it is. Yep. Just for the record, the Badwater pipe is definitely working, as we can see over here. The rest of the thing just isn't built yet. Are we coming along over here? Okay. Come on, build that before... Well, now it's good water, so... never mind. Still. Build it. Can we? We have a whole lot of logs. Can we enclose this? And harvest the scrap metal? Let's lay down what I mean. That's really that's a whole lot of logs. Or a whole lot of scrap metal, so well, also it's at the end of the world. You can place them down up here. I mean, yeah, why not? That might be even good water now. Let's check that first before we build something that we don't need. wanna know the contamination level in here. Maybe we don't even need that, because maybe the bad water is flushed out if there is not a bad tide. And after that there's a dry season, so if the contamination level is now good, then this could be worthwhile. I should have done that way sooner. Contamination at 3%. Don't pause the stairs. Pause the other levies. Even more scavenger flags, why not? This thing is now set to scrap metal again, so that we can move the scrap metal over here. Something to do again in this episode. Wow, almost 6 hours recording now. I'm never going to do that again. Wow. In the meantime, they're finally building the turnaround thing and the layer switching thing over here. They just need, you guessed it, metal. Okay, last set of stairs so that now our scavenger viewers can access the ruins. Yes! There you go. 18 days drought left. After that there's a wet season, so I'm pretty sure we don't need the levee structure. Actually, in the next bad tide we're just gonna pause the scavengers. I'm not gonna build that. So rip it out. Oh yeah, also our beavers are now working really far away from home. I hope they don't, you know, die from exhaustion, hunger, thirst, whatever. That wouldn't be too good. Yeah, now this structure, that would have been... We could have built that cheaper, but it's just now what it is. I know. Way less stairs would have, and less platforms. That would have been possible. Look at them scavenging for, well, probably completely rusted and overgrown bits of scrap metal. While swimming, or, you know, while diving, actually. But they can go onto, or, you know, into a tile with a ruins tile. Didn't know that. Well, I just wanted to say it's now time to start to dynamite this bit. But then I realized, you know, for the way out, for the water, we need to remove those bits, which means we need to remove those bits of scaffolding. And we can only do that when, you know, the thing that the scaffolding is for is done. So highest priority on this, I guess, and everything below that. This can be reached from up there. So this is fine. Which means only those overhangs have to be built. Okay, I can live with that. We're now at 256 scrap metal. That was really worth it, exploiting those ruins. I should have done that way sooner. Speaking of exploiting ruins, do we want to grab those after we're done with them? This is Badwater, so we need to build levees around it. But we really have enough logs now, so I think it may be worthwhile. Okay, with that we should, yeah, we enclose the ruins so that the scavengers can get to work. And we just now need to connect this. I guess, well, it would be possible to connect it to ancient Beaverome. But I think it's closer to where we need the scrap metal if I just connect it to this thing over there. Maybe we need an extra layer of levees here. We'll see. And pause the stairs to go down so that they can build this in, you know, and be safe while building it. Look at that! Scrap metal pile is completely full. The haulers don't even care about it. Well, I'm sure they have something else to do, right? Yeah, let's just tell them to prioritize this for a bit. And here they come. Did they? I think they finished what I told them to finish. Isn't that great? Yes, the bits over there is done. I can get rid of this suspension bridge. And this one. Because let's have a look at the thing below there. We planned for the exit to be over here somewhere. Could also probably gonna move that one tile over there so that we have less things to dynamite. But I guess that's fine with the levees here. So this has to go. And I guess I can also get rid of this because you can reach the rubble from above. Come on. And yeah, well, let's start to lay down the dynamite. Wow, finally. Next step. Wow, that's okay, that's gonna be a lot. Triple dynamite it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, that should be enough. Because we have 4. We have established that our channel is 4 wide, so let's do 4. Those 4, right? Yes. Which translates into... have to do something to re-establish the path. So rip it out and build a suspension bridge. I guess that's what it's going to be. I think that's it. Oh, we can't reach this now. Great. Oh, guys, come on. You know what? It's completely safe to walk on this right now. Is it? Is it, though? I think it isn't, because that's only not flooded in a dry season. So, yeah, risky business. Bridge is re-established. Great. Don't need that. Can't use that anymore. And now it's submerged in Badwater. Ah, come on. Do want to risk to send some guys down there? They will be contaminated and they'll need to... I'm gonna do it. We do have 310 units of antidote. It's gonna be fine. Oh, come on. All those guys are going to be ill. We are at the lowest point of the map already, so, well... I think we reached the desired level. We're even down more than... one more than I thought we would be. Okay, so that's something. That's looking weird now, but yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna keep exploding stuff and we'll have a look at the result after that. Okay, a bit of flooding here, because with that we are starting to empty the crater, right? Yeah. And that's what we want, I guess. Sure, yeah. Okay, so I think that's the scaffolding or the unit, the paths needed to lay down all the dynamite so that we can, well, dynamite the canyon into the crater or something. Yeah, let's keep on dynamiting. This thing is giving me so much scrap metal. We're at 623 scrap metal now. That's great. I should have done that so way earlier. But yeah, well, that's that. This thing is taking ages. But yeah, well, it's not a big deal. We can use it. Also, from over there, they even started to pile the scrap metal up here because everything's full here. Well, never mind. We're also coming along really nicely over here. I think the layer dropping structure is almost done. Just some more, you know, impermeable floor here. But theoretically, the Badwater could now go into the system and maybe even... No, not yet. I wanted to say go through the whole thing, but not yet. This is not built yet. The turnaround thing. We still need some more metal over there. Yeah, we have 10 metal blocks. Great. The smelters are doing what they can. And more Badwater leakage. Yes. Kinda sad. It's really empty now. Oh yeah. I have to think about a Badwater source now, because those Badwater pumps, they aren't going to work any longer. Probably just gonna have to place down some over here, because I'm pretty sure I'll forget about that second one, because it's that far away from the storage and everything. Small tank for Badwater will just go here. Set to supply. Yeah, we'll at least get some Badwater back. That's not efficient, it's that far away. I didn't really think about the tanks and the distribution of that. Never mind. I could restart the centrifuge though. And I could get rid of those Badwater pumps, because that's metal, right? We needed 5 to build one, and I'm getting 4 back. Isn't that great? detonating. Okay, we are now nearing the, well, completion of dynamiting this canyon. That's the last piece of dynamite, I think, if I didn't miscalculate here. Okay, there we go. Just gonna detonate this and that. Yes, perfect. Now we have a proper exit for the Badwater over here. Still need to fill those gaps here because obviously this has to be a layer of levees and this has to be a layer of levees. But that can be done quite easily. How is the structure looking? That's looking good. We don't need the topmost layer in order for it to be operational. And I think the rest is done, right? What about down there? He looks good. Over there as well? I think so. Oh, awesome. In 4.2 days, we'll have a wet season again, which means the Badwater sources are going to be active again. Oh yeah, hold on. We are going to have a spillage over there. And the problem now is that we don't want to have Badwater here, because it's going to enter the system from the side over there, and it's probably going to overflow. Maybe that's a problem, maybe that isn't a problem. We'll see. We'll see. There should be some Badwater at least going into this. We'll tidy that up after we've seen it. We've seen it in this state. We will tidy that up with, you know, sluices so that we can control how much Badwater is going in there, and the rest of the Badwater will probably flow on the surface of this over there, and then drop down here, so that we don't have more Badwater in the system than it can handle. Maybe that's just some thoughts now. Okay, what do we have to do over here? This is the exit for the Badwater. We want this to be... Well, we want the Badwater to be able to go out there really fast. So probably a double layer of sluices, which are always set to be open. I could do platforms as well, but I can never close the platforms again. And I don't know if I want to be able to do that. So that's just the safer option. We need to close those layers one tile behind that. So what I think... I don't even need those sluices now. I don't need to build anything here, that's just the exit. We just want to be able to build a levee here so that the water stays in there. And then the same thing up here. And then don't even need to top this off right now. If we have overflowing water, it would drop down here. It would then enter this. So we'd probably need to close this with levees or with something. I think I'm gonna put dirt here. And also over there. We'll figure out the rest as we go. I guess highest priority on that, so that we'll be able to test it in 1.8 days. Oh wow, I'm quite nervous now. The obvious thing would be Badwater will drop down there and don't even reach to enter the system. Well, would be a quick fix. Put some levees there. Okay, yeah. We'll see if that works. Also, I think the plan to dry out this crater is working as intended. That's slower than it was before. Also, since this is now connected to the system, what we should see is moving parts on every layer. So let's check that. That's nice. Same here. Awesome. Okay, we have some Badwater pooling in there, never mind. What? Oh no, you can't build that. We don't have access to this thing. Great. Re-establish the stairs. Okay, 0.1 day, so the Badwater will start to rise here any second. Wow, I hope we can watch it. That's hold on. I think we gotta do something like that for the start. Yeah, Badwater will now rise here, then as soon as it drops down there we can switch layers again. Why isn't it rising? Oh, it is. My guess is that it's too much... Nah. I wanted to say my guess is that it's too much Badwater and that all the water wheels will be flooded and will have a spillage over those levees. But I'm not sure if enough Badwater will even reach the system or if it will drop down there. So let's see. Oh no. Come on. Just a bit. Nope. Okay, well. Pause the game. Build levees. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, that was obvious. I should have thought about that. I'm not sure if this can this even drain? Yeah, it can. Does it flood the lowest level of water wheels? It kinda doesn't. So that would be an overflow mechanism already. Well, that's something. This is even generating power already. Not a lot though. Oh, hold on, that's not... Is it connected? Yeah, it is. Oh, now it's... Well, that's the wind. That's the windmills, right? Yeah. So come on, build that, please. I want to see the thing in action as intended. Oh, there we go, there we go. Hold on. Okay, water is dropping down into our system. Water wheels are turning. It's turning around. Okay, we're losing a bit of water here because that's not built yet. Then it's going over there. It's going over there. What is happening here? Are we losing the water because there is... The impermeable floor is not yet built? Are we missing one impermeable floor? We are. Okay, easy fix. But in theory it's going on over there, then it's dropping down. Okay, we'll also have overflow over there, but it's dropping down on this bit. going on over there really slowly. Well, not a lot of power generated, I guess. Yeah. And then it's going on over there, over there. Hold on. It should be dropping down here. It kind of is. And then it's in there. I mean, that looks good. Okay. 11,500 beaver power. Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's working. I'm really happy now. Maybe we don't even need to divert the Badwater. Well, as soon as there's a bad tide and there is Badwater from the aqueduct, it will be too much, I guess, for the system. But look at that. Look at that. It's dropping down here. Whatever that is. Probably overflow. I mean, I'll have to check for more leaks and holes and whatnot. We fixed that one. It's dropping down here. That's working. What's that? Oh, that's overflow from above. Okay. Then it's down here. Yeah, that's working. This is closed. Everything's good. Then it's dropping down here again. Onto this layer. There we go. And then out of the map. And then we can put more water wheels over here. Well, no, kind of have to connect them. If I dynamite down one more strip, we can attach power to it and have 2 more water wheels in there. Well, maybe. For now, it's 14,000 power. 15,000. More than we ever need. Apart from, you know, during a dry season where we don't have any water and no power at all. We can fix that either with having a whole lot of batteries that will store the power for the dry season, or we can build, I don't know, something where we can pump the water back up, or at least part of it. A water pump, mechanical fluid pump, needs 700 power, so we're generating, well, 20,000 now. There's more than enough power here so that we can pump up the water back to the start and have it run through the whole thing again and generate infinite power even during a dry season, as long as we, well, it's not evaporating. Yes, wow, I'm really happy now. And I'm also relieved because now finally I can end this episode. The recording is now almost 7.5 hours. I have never thought that it would take that long to build this thing, which was obviously miscalculation on my part, because this is a whole lot of resources and a whole lot of metal, and we didn't have enough metal production and so on. So editor not John Smith is gonna have a fun time. Well, I hope I was able to edit this down to a reasonable amount of time and that it was interesting for you. I'm never going to do something like that again. We'll have to prepare for future projects way, way, way better. More beavers, way more stored resources. I don't know, plan Bs for doing something else while they're building it. Yeah, I can't do that again. That didn't go as planned. Anyway, I'm so relieved and so happy that it works now that it was kind of worth it. Right. Yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. As always, write down some comments below. Tips, tricks, suggestions, what you would do differently, what you like, what you didn't like, whatever's on your mind. You can also just say hi, you know, for engagement. And while you're there, hit that like and subscribe buttons if you didn't do that already. It really helps a ton and it makes me happy. And I will see you in the next episode, where we're definitely going to do something else. Not building anything over here. Well, yeah, that's it. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.